How's everybody doing? Are we ready for the final stream of 2024? And we're going out with a 2-for-1 special tonight because we're going to be playing, to start off, a Sonic Forces mod, Sonic Forces Overclocked. I've been interested in this mod for a while. This came out late last year, and it seems like one of the best ways to play the most diversive game in Sonic's whole history. And we're going to be checking out that Shadow movie DLC in Shadow Generations once we're done playing Overclocked. So we got a pretty packed night tonight to wrap up the year. So first things first, I want to talk about Sonic Forces Overclocked. So this is the reason why I played through all of Sonic Forces back on Tuesday. Sonic Forces Overclocked is a fan-made sequel to the original Sonic Forces. So this takes place right after the events of Sonic Forces, and it was good we replayed all that game because I came out of it kind of like it's fine. I'm just not really as impressed with it now as I was back when it came out. I think Sonic Forces by itself is kind of just there as a game. It's not terrible, it's not great, it's just kind of there, and that's one of the worst things for a game to have. But this one, on the other hand, Sonic Forces Overclocked, this version of Sonic Forces seems to be a version a lot of people recommend playing. So this is the page for Sonic Forces Overclocked on Game Banana. So we can see here they got a release trailer, which we'll be watching. I have it open as a separate tab. This here, essentially, to break it down, is a mod that totally transforms the original Sonic Forces into an entirely new experience. This version of Sonic Forces does not have a playable classic Sonic. In fact, here in the thumbnail, we can see we got the avatar character and modern Sonic here, but there's no classic anywhere to be seen. That's because this specific version of Sonic Forces does not include classic Sonic because of the plot. So the one thing everyone hates about the original Sonic Forces, it's not here. Don't have to worry about the classic Sonic stuff because that's not a thing for Overclock. So I'm already excited about that part. The story for this mod takes place a few months after Eggman's defeat at the end of the original game. Infinite and a brand new villain for Forces, Neo Metal Sonic, have harnessed the power of a now overclocked Phantom Ruby, bending reality to their will to forge a new army from the ashes of Eggman Empire. So, this has a brand new villain, a whole new story, and a lot going on. So, before we go any further, I think we should at least watch the reveal trailer, the release trailer specifically here for Sonic Forces Overclocked.
Sonic, come in! We're under attack!
I'll be there ASAP. Hold on. Whatever game Infinite's playing, we'll find a way to stop it.
Nothing too exciting. Just the extinction of the Resistance.
Are you ready to surrender? Your odds of success are 1.4%. It would be unwise to continue.
Nah, your math must be off. We were just getting started.
So, just from this trailer alone, you can already see this was a very ambitious mod. From what I understand, Sonic Forces Overclock actually took many, many years to develop. In fact, if I go into the main YouTube channel here from the devs, scroll down a little bit, we will see just how long they were working on this project, all the way back to 5 years ago. So this has been in development since Sonic Forces came out originally. So this fan project has a lot of love to it. Whole new story, new levels, even voice acting for all the characters. So there's a lot going on here. And apparently there's still more to come. So it's a final product, but apparently there are more things being added to a future release. In fact, I'm actually playing the hotfix version tonight for Sonic Forces Overclock. So if I can scroll back up for a minute here, version 1.5 hotfix, this only just came out 1 month ago. And it added some new Sonic skins as well for classic modern Sonic, the Zombot Sonic skin. And it also fixed up some stuff. But apparently they're working on a 2.0 version of the game, which should be the final big version from what I'm understanding. So I'm looking forward to see what comes. But for now, I think it's time for us to play the game here in question instead of just looking at all the different things here for Overclocked. So let's go ahead and get this started. So far is all basically the same menuing, which I don't know if the network connection thing is going to matter for this. I don't know if this mod supports rental avatars at all. We'll see. I'll jump right in. Here we got a different menu. I already like how the title screen's looking. I'm going to check out some stuff here. So, hints and radio both on. Now, I heard that there is something very interesting with the hint system in this. I'll go into it once we see that thing in question. Everything else should still be the same for my main Sonic Forces settings here, so everything else checks out. So we could just jump right into the main game right away, but I want to play Episode Metal first, because from what I understand, Episode Metal is a little bit of a prologue to the story, so we'll activate Episode Metal. Let's start it. Gotta activate it. A few days after the Eggman Empire's defeat, so this is just a few days after the events of Sonic Forces.
Metal Sonic, activate for immediate deployment.
Unit online. Running diagnostics.
Metal, I require your assistance. Time is of the essence, so I'll try to make this brief. The Resistance has toppled the fortress, and all that's left of the Empire has been scattered. But no matter. This is only a minor setback. Once our army has regrouped, and we obtain the necessary resources, we will destroy that horrid little hedgehog once and for all! Excuse me. Now, go to the ruins of the fortress. I need you to retrieve the Phantom Ruby. It is essential to my plans, though we must make certain that our activity is kept clear from the Resistance's radar. Do not fail me.
Alright, so let's just jump right in. Lost Citadel is our first stage here. Gotta find that Phantom Ruby, so let's go. So, a playable Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic wasn't even part of the main plot, really, in Sonic Forces, minus just being a Phantom Ruby copy. So this is our first real sighting of the real Metal Sonic. And he just plays like Sonic or Shadow. So nothing very too special there. Although seeing Metal Sonic with a boost is different, because we've never seen a Metal Sonic with a modern boost control like this before.
I have no control. Wow, useless pieces of scrap metal. Dispose of them! So much of my time! my hedgehog out of me. Ready when I have the chance.
Ooh, a callback to the Sonic Adventure 2 plot there. Like that. I'm really liking how this is controlling so far. Sonic Forces Overclocked actually does tweak the overall physics and the controls for Sonic Forces. Makes it a lot more, I would say, in line with the other Sonic games we've had as of late, like with Frontiers and Shadow Generations. It just feels a lot better. Also helps that the stage so far is still going.
So you know what?
If this was the stage it's based off of the Sonic Forces, this was Morticana, if I remember correctly. This stage would have been done by now. That's a big difference. Oh, I'm gonna die there. I was trying to hit the spring. It's kind of a bad move to turn around. Okay, there was no reason to have done that, because I actually got killed. I thought they could have led to a red ring.
How can you talk back? That bucket hole? Blindly following. Just the way I like.
There's the final boss from Forces, the robot in the end. Couldn't find the final ring though, so I don't know where I missed it. S-Ranking in this, I heard, is a lot harder compared to the base game of Sonic Forces. You really don't have to try, and you'll get an S-Rank in that. But here, looks like you gotta put in that effort.
There. That's it. Make sure you bring the ruby straight back to me. Is that understood? Metal, you piece of junk! What happened? Answer me! Metal!
Oops. Probably shouldn't have let this guy take the Phantom Ruby, huh? Not like this is the first time Metal Sonic has done something against Eggman's will. So that had to have been Infinite. After the events of the end of Sonic Forces, Infinite was put into, I guess, a sleep state of some kind. He was too, for what he doesn't want to hear, he was too weak at the end of Sonic Forces, fighting both Sonic and the Avatar character. So he needed to rest up. But it looks like that rest is done. And now, the rest of our story is found into the main campaign. So that's it for the little DLC section. This episode Metal is just basically slotting into episode Shadow's Place, DLC. So let's go ahead and start the main adventure now. This is a story-based mod. It's recommended you play with the radio and hints enabled, which we have. Now before we do anything, I want to go to missions. So it is a standard set of missions here, although so far it's not nearly as many as actual Forces, and that's probably for the better. There are still daily missions here we can complete. Probably a lot of that is based off of the daily mission setup from base Sonic Forces. Although, the big thing from what I understand in this is that you actually have a fully unlocked set of Avatar stuff from the very beginning, which is huge. I mean, I can go right to new Avatar and I can just make a new one, which you can't do in the base game of Sonic Forces. You have to beat the main adventure. So this is a really, really big deal. But you start you out here with the Wolf. This is the Avatar character I picked for my run last time for Sonic Forces, so this is perfect for me. They also have every single Wispin unlocked, including their variants, so there's no reason to use a default Wispin in this. You can use literally whatever you want, which is exactly what I'll do. Probably gonna make a set for every Wispin and then just put that in the closet so we can just load things up. It'd be really helpful. In terms of the things to use per Wispin weapon type, shouldn't really matter too much. I'm gonna go with this one for the burst. That... Okay, yes it did. So can I change now to a different one? And then save that. Because I'm gonna just keep the outfit. This is the default outfit that's used for marketing. So I kind of want this outfit for the avatar. Yeah, I gotta go to closet. Register your... Like, would not let me register this because I'm not making an outfit. That's kind of funny. Oh no, I'm just not hitting the proper register button. That's on me. So then if I change to this... Closet... Doesn't change the weapon, so what I'm doing is just kind of pointless. Alright. That's good now. I'll just select this for now. I'm gonna start with burst. And then we'll go from there. Alright, first stage. Stolen Valley. We can play as Metal here, so he, again, slots in for Shadow. And Supersonic is also part of this. So pretty much any of your DLC that's from Sonic Forces works in Overclocked, which is cool. So let's get this started. Hey Matt, how you doing?
What? Where is it?
We need to talk first.
Give it to me.
Not yet. I've come to make you an offer.
No, wait. I can still fight. Listen, buddy. I've had my fill with the overbearing genius mastermind types. Didn't work out too well the last time, and I'm not really in the mood to be double-crossed again. So I'd appreciate it if you just hand over the ruby.
I intend to. The doctor cast you aside before you had the chance to show your full potential. Don't expect me to do the same. We both share the same goal. Power the likes few have seen. With one common enemy. The blue whelp stood in our way before. But together, we can end this once and for all.
Right. And what would I be getting out of this?
I've done some tinkering of my own. The Phantom Ruby has been overclocked. With its power, we can succeed where the Doctor failed, and bring an end to that little resistance. You will never need that bulbous fool ever again. Do we have a deal?
Now, jumping ahead. 2 months later, in Starlight Zone.
Sonic, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Ames. What's up?
We've got a bit of a problem on our hands.
This ain't another attempt to try and get me back into the Resistance, is it?
Sonic, this is serious. The radar's picking up a large energy spike in Green Hill.
Green Hill? Ah, boy. You don't think Eggman can be back already, do you?
Whatever it is, I need you to hurry over there and see what's going on.
Okay. I'll go check it out. So Green Hill, huh? That's pretty close by. I could probably take a detour through here.
Hi, I'm Dark Omochow. I'll be your guide through these strange, treacherous times we've seemingly found ourselves in. Collect rings to fill your boost gauge. Once full, press the boost button to reach supersonic speeds.
Now that's a better way to do the hit system compared to the base Sonic Forces. Don't just have a random question mark you hit. No, it's Omochel. That's Dark Omochel. What happened to you over the years? I know the plot got dark and edgy, but apparently so did our little friend. I'll restart, because no point just standing around for that.
Close by.
We'll see him in
Probably
other
take a detour
stages
through
too.
here.
But once I have access to my Wispin, I want to attack that guy. I heard there's a funny little Easter egg regarding that dude. And it requires me to kill him. Can't do that yet, though. Oh, okay, just went to the level geometry. That's how you can tell it's a mod. Mind you, I was kind of going around a transition point, so that would happen in a normal Sonic
probably
game.
take a detour through here.
I saw this pulley here before, so can I homing attack it? Thank you. It feels so much better taking a turn like that in this game compared to OG Forces, because, man, taking turns that sharp in OG Forces was a pretty miserable experience.
Out of the ordinary.
Also,
Not really
the slide
giving me
button
great
exists. The original Forces really makes you wonder if that's the case or not.
This is not what I was expecting. Better figure
okay.
out what's happened.
That was interesting. You never really get a chance to slide much, if at all, in the base game of Sonic Forces, but here in this mod, we actually get to use the mechanic. I'm gonna go back because I missed that jump. I guess you can skip this whole section fast enough and get a good boost. Get me coming through. This section looks familiar,
Don't remember
except
there
a lot
being
more
this
in
many
ruins.
Death Egg robots around here.
And all this ash. Green Hill's looking a lot more like... forget it.
You know what? That's how you do the reference. That's better than just making the same joke again. Just, yeah, forget it. Like, that's actually a pretty good joke.
Whoa! Where'd you come from? Better watch my step. The whole place is coming apart.
There's so much level here, which is normally not a comment you'd be making in a game like this, but OG Forces, you're done in a minute. We're still running through Green Hill, and it's in 2.5 minutes. That's a big difference. Oh, robot falling.
Whew. Well, looks like it's the end of the road. Let's figure out what's really going on.
Man, I was close to an S rank. Again, S ranks are a lot harder to get in this game compared to OG Forces, and I prefer that. Because original Forces, yeah, it's just most of the stages you get after like 6 deaths. And it doesn't matter. Just too easy.
Wait, is that?
Stay back, you fool! How dare you defy me!
I'm not another toy for you to simply throw away, Doctor. It's time I taught you so.
Hey, mind if I throw in my 2 rings?
Sonic! Grr. Why must you always interfere with my affairs?
Chill out, Egghead. I won't go too hard on your guard dog.
I figured this would get you running on down here. Must say, though, you got here quite sooner than I expected.
Well, they don't call me Sonic for nothing. Been a while, Infinite old buddy. Looking to touch more colorful this time around. I mean, hey, at least this time you can be pummeled into the ground in a bit more style.
Would love nothing more than to sew that mouth of yours shut if I could. But you'll have to wait your turn. Now, Doctor, where were we?
Wait, that's...
What? No!
better. Oh, don't think I've forgotten about you, Hedgehog.
Come on, man. Is this what you call a fair
Quite the rush. Never getting tired of this. But don't worry, Sonic. When I'm done, all you have ever known will come and go.
Okay. Enough with the theatrics. If you're not Eggman's flunky anymore, then you better spill the beans on what exactly you're up to.
Now where's the fun in me just telling you? Don't worry. You will learn soon enough. Besides, it seems you have a city to save, hero.
Sonic, come in! We're under attack!
Huh?
Badnik armies are invading from all sides! Our forces are prepared!
Right on cue. Ta-ta for now.
I'll be there ASAP. Hold on.
I feel like they just took some cues from the original Sonic Forces script for that scene, where Infinite was actually threatening. The Resistance has nothing Phantom Army this time around, has the whole world. Oh no. I also love how Eggman was thrown into null space. Like, sucks, doesn't it? This time, be there for longer than 2 seconds. Because at least in, you actually be in null space compared to Sonic, who's basically not there at all. Alright, next stage. Looks like we still do have the rental avatar system in this. So how does this work in a mod sense? It looks like it's just pulling the main data from actual Forces levels. Because these are the same ones I would see in Forces. In fact, I saw this exact same avatar on Tuesday. So I'm very familiar with this stuff. I'll go with this guy.
Took a while, but we finally cleared out every badnik and secured the shuttle bay.
Yeah! They should know better than to try to take us on! Yeah!
Hey, watch it, Charmy, or I'll—
Calm down, you two.
Sorry!
Wait, that sound.
What the heck?
Greetings, detectives.
Impossible. We destroyed the Phantom Ruby.
That was a mere illusion. Now, you will experience the remade Ruby's true might.
Who are you kidding?
Yeah, you're not getting past!
All too easy. I hope you three wrote your memoirs. Make that 4.
Rookie? Soldier.
Luckily for you, time is of the essence. I have to make sure you and your friends remain stranded on foot. For the most part.
Wait, he's heading for the shuttles. Kid, we've got to stop him.
Badniks.
Let's break him down! Woohoo!
So no matter what continuity we're talking about, this avatar is never gonna have a real name.
Come on, kid.
Now he's Soldier, huh?
Shuttle bay fast.
Or Kid.
Be right behind you.
Or maybe Rookie Infector still forgets. Oh, here we go. Alright, this is perfect. So you can attack this guy, as you can see. So I'm just gonna burn Dark Almal Chow here for a while. You can actually kind of hear him saying something. Unfortunately, I gotta wait for him to stop saying his hint. Yeah, he's really upset you're doing this. In fact, he's making some empty threats. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Oh. Okay. Note to self, don't attack Dark Omochao. Got it. He actually fights back compared to the Omochao from Sonic Adventure 2.
We'll be right
That's the Easter egg I heard of, and yeah, that was worth it. That's also a new mechanic. That swinging effect, that's not in the base Sonic Forces. Okay, maybe drilling that section's not a good idea. They give you the power, and that's what I get for it. Okay. I was gonna say, that swinging effect, that's not in the base game. That's something from other Boo-style Sonic games. Also, I noticed that Wisp capsule, that was drill before and now it was burst, so it actually changes based on the Wisp you have in the level. That's cool. I wish they did that in actual Sonic Forces. Can I get up there? That's in a weird spot, so I might. Oh, yeah, I probably could. I want to try it. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Drill. Now, most of the songs in this game, you may be noticing so far, they're remixes of some kind. This was one of the songs, from what I understand, was added later. Like, this was not in Overclock when it first came out last year. So this specific version, I think, was just an instrumental only. There are 2 Avatar stages that have vocals, and they were added in like a couple months ago, from what I understand.
I think you're gonna lose my blood.
ABC, you know what, I'm going B. Shortcut. Had lightning, I could easily use the Lightspeed Trail. Don't have it.
I hope that's the worst of it.
Stay focused. It's not over yet.
Nope, okay. Tried to jump out of that because I realized as soon as I did that, oh, that's probably a mistake.
I hope that's
It's not really that big of a deal to die,
Stay
as we've
focused.
already learned. It's just more for your rank. Ranks in Sonic Forces never mattered to much of anything, and I'm imagining the mod's gonna have a very similar mindset to ranks. No, you don't. I got a drill. Oh, hi, Big. Well, he wasn't in the main adventure.
Celebration just be up ahead. Yes. Oh, man, the whole place is already up in flames.
That was a pretty good stage. 4 minutes. So far, this game has triple the length of stages compared to the base forces, which is an accomplishment. That just shows how bad the stage design really was from OG Sonic Forces. There's just not much to them. So far, this is way better on stage design, in my opinion.
You guys okay? Been a while, kid.
We should get back to HQ. We need to let them know that Infinite has returned.
Something tells me they already know.
These animated cutscenes, though, are really good as well. Like, I gotta give them credit, because how do you make cutscenes for a fan-made game like this, especially when it's a free mod to a game? It's not funded in any fashion. I think the most, from what I understand, is that the Overclock team might have like a Patreon for some of their stuff, but that's about it. So these little animations in between for the cutscenes, I think are really good. Like, these comic-styled animations are great. And the voice acting so far has been pretty on point. Let's make our way through another stage, City Siege. Jumping right in, no cutscene, huh?
Come in, guys. I'm here. What's the sitch?
Sonic, we've managed to get the lower levels of the city under control. But one of those giant liquid monsters is attacking right outside the Resistance's doorstep.
Copy that. On my way.
This is already not Sunset Heights. Alternate paths in the first, like, minute? No way. That ain't the real Sunset Heights. The real one would just be a straight line. Also, the water is a thing you can interact with, like a spring, which we see in Shadow Generations, but not really in the base Sonic Forces. At least not in the same way. Oh, top path. Warfare, because I got a red ring.
Dang, look at this place. More banged up than before. Cleanup's a bit of a bust. Guess that's what I get for extended work leave.
Oh, barely, man. I was really going for that rainbow.
You know, with all the reality warping stuff the Ruby can do, you'd think it'd be enough to give these bad boys a paint job. I mean, seriously, Eggman's old robots look way better.
Well, yeah, you know what? Every fan in the world can agree with that. Most basic enemy design from Sonic Forces, and yeah, man. Infinite, you could have just at least gave us some more variety, I'm just saying. Okay, missed every single thing in that interaction. That's impressive. I know where Red Ring is on a revisit.
It's getting real close. We can't hold down the fort for much longer. You might want to pick up the pace.
Okay. Should be there in a sec. I'll try to speed things up.
I might go too fast here. Something tells me that'd be a bad idea.
Got a visual on the big guy.
Great. We'll keep it in check for as long as we can.
Are we just gonna run into this thing like perfect chaos?
Hopefully it ain't too gross in there.
Oh, looks like it. Let's go. This feels like a concept they would have used in the base game if Sonic Forces had more development time.
Down it goes. Great work, Sonic. I owe you one now.
Don't sweat it. Kudos to you, Commander. I'll keep at it in the city. Plenty more badniks than me to be given the turnaround.
That was a fantastic stage. There was so much going on there in Sunset City. way better than the original Sunset Heights. Mind you, Sunset Heights is one of the better stages from base Sonic Forces, and it's one of the better stages from Shadow Generations as well. A lot of people really like that stage in Generations. But this just blows the original out of the water, hands down. I feel like that's going to be the common theme for tonight and the common phrasing. Blowing it out of the water, because there's a lot to improve on from base Sonic Forces.
Man, how many of these things are there? Ah, well, there you go. Huh? Jeez, buddy. Gonna put me out of a job with that kind of move.
Hey, Sonic!
Yo, Chaotix. Good seeing y'all safe and sound. Oh, hey, where's Vector at?
Hold on. Wait up! Nearly there, guys. Just give me a sec.
Get in shape, Vector.
Oh, Lord.
Also, Espio looks so weird in that drawing. The eyes below his nose is disturbing.
Just need a minute.
I don't think we have a minute.
Whoa. Look out! Tails? Phew. Man. Cutting it a little close there, pal.
Got here in a nick of time, didn't I? Buddy, long time no see. Well, I guess it hasn't been that long.
Nice. Get up there, Tails.
Energy readings are beginning to spike up. It's not safe here. Let's get you guys into headquarters before any more badniks show up.
Right. Well, let's get going, guys. We don't have a second to lose.
Central City's under attack. Fox Squad needs backup at the 7th blockade. Knuckles, enemy forces are appearing in nearly every... What? Mystic Jungle too?
Hey, Amy!
Sonic, you're finally here!
Don't exactly have much of a choice now, do I?
And to think, all it took to get you back was another world-threatening disaster.
Ah, well, just sort of part of the hero gig, ain't it?
Sorry we're late. We ran into some old friends.
What are you three doing here? Wait. Oh, don't tell me you left the chemical plant unguarded.
Unguarded? Hey, listen. We didn't know that Infant was gonna show up and wreck the place.
What?
All of the ships there have been destroyed. And if it weren't for the kid, we may have been as well.
Man, Eggman's really stepping up his game.
Nah, this ain't him. I just watched Infinite send him on a one-way trip to null space.
What?
He's been super light on the details for the plan this time around. I don't know how he could have been at the chemical plant at the same time he was butting heads with Eggman. Guy's a total nutcase. None of it adds up.
Oh, well, this is giving me a headache.
Well, listen, none of that matters now. What's important is that we focus on getting those rust buckets out of the city and winning this fight.
Yeah, you said it. Whatever game Infinite's playing, we'll find a way to stop him.
This is Delta Squad. Is anyone there? We need immediate support in Mystic Jungle.
I guess I know where I'm going.
And speak of the devil.
We're closed in. The jungle is shifting. The vines here are moving.
Don't sweat it, guys. Me and the kid can handle this. Let's get going, partner.
Yeah, you, me, and whoever friend you're calling on your rental system. Why is it always this specific abomination that shows up first? Oh, but drill too, so I might go with the hover. That or lightning, but I don't know if that's gonna be useful in this stage. I don't know what the stage would be layout-wise. I should probably just have it just be safe. We'll go with that. If there's any light trails, then we'll have a Wispin that can use them.
Whoa. Quite the nuclear winter. Courtesy of our masked friend, I presume. Radar's showing the squad somewhere up ahead. Watch your back, though, buddy. Don't know what Infinite could have up his sleeve.
Oh, okay, so those vines you just boost through. I was wondering, what is this thing? And then I just ran through it. Like, kind of worked out. I like the frozen aesthetic here for Luminous Force. This looks pretty cool. No pun intended. Oh, there was a light trail. I just didn't see any Wispin
Did we
for it.
get rid of all these casinos? Eggman tearing up the place was bad enough. Looks like Infinite's cranked things up to 11.
Yep, I have a feeling. That's a hard shortcut to take, because it comes up so fast.
Hold up. Didn't we get rid of all these casinos? Eggman tearing up the place was bad enough. Looks like Infinite's cranked things up to 11.
There we go. Okay, I'm not taking that rainbow ring. That's a little too dangerous. It would have been a nice shortcut to get up here. So many branching paths in this. I've not seen this many forks in a road in original Forces. I mean, I've seen a decent amount of these in like Sonic Generations and Shadow Generations as of late. But in the original, you barely had forks. There's forks in the road everywhere here.
Over here! Help! Got eyes on you. Hang tight. Thank you!
Stay close. We'll get you out of here. Where's the rest of your team?
We got separated, and communications are offline.
No worries. We'll find them.
Okay, that's good it's automated, because I thought it was going to fall off for a minute there.
Whoa, what? Hey, I remember these guys.
Oh yeah, this is the fire robot from Sonic 3.
Shouldn't be too big a deal.
That's a cool little callback. And it's gone. Just like in Sonic 3. It doesn't last that long.
Hey, nicely done, bud. Getting closer now. Should be at a range where we can reach him over the comms.
Is this the same gear you unlock in Sonic Forces or different stuff? Because I don't think I've ever seen half of these clothing options we're getting so far. To be fair, I haven't locked them all, so I have no idea. I was still in Mystic Jungle, but now apparently it goes from being a freezing tundra to apparently a fiery inferno. Great. Yeah, I think I know which one I'm going with. The answer 2024, but it's still your Shadow. So here's your Shadow representation of Forces mod.
Hello? Is anyone there? I need immediate assistance. Hold on, we're on our way.
Come on, partner. Let's take a shortcut above the forest.
I got a shortcut for you. Shortcut, Sonic. You're welcome.
Whoa! The whole forest is on fire. So that sort of seemed obvious from the get-go.
You don't say. Maybe it was that fire robot we made short work of. Oh yeah, it looks like it, because there's more than one. Oh, you actually have to interact in this section because it will hurt you. Wow, that's different. The zipline parts were kind of a joke in Original Forces, so this is nice to see.
Need to work on my material a bit.
No, that's not gonna make it. Yep, and we did. Probably should have just tried the boost thing to begin with then. Now I don't have that wisp. I'll probably have to take a different path. I do the zip line. Now I know that this is actually a problem. I have to dodge things in the middle of my path.
Man, these vines are a real thorn in my side. Yeah, I'm washed up. Need to work on my material a bit.
Into the forest fire. Oh, that's blocked off. Well, I guess there's no reason to go over there. Okay. Trying to do that slide that fast is not the easiest to do, as we just saw there multiple times.
Guess not very well. Better kick things up a notch.
I want to see if I can take that top path. A good boost into a double jump should be able to do it. Excuse me. Sneaky, that red ring kind of blended into the surroundings. Oh, thanks, buddy. I would have died if that didn't happen. Nice quick step. The quick step, unfortunately, in this game is still not good, unfortunately. There's a lot of drop inputs with it, I've noticed. And the mod here doesn't fix that. I don't know if that is something they could fix that overhaul, I guess. I don't know.
Just up ahead. Let's hope we're not too late.
I don't know what it is, but sometimes you just hit the quick step button in this game and it just doesn't respond. And I learned that the hard way in base Sonic Forces on Tuesday. There is technically one thing I could have done in the mod loader for the boost double jumping thing, because that's still a problem in this. I could have turned on a cheat, but it would have basically made things really broken. So I opted not to use it.
We're here. You guys okay? Hello? Anyone home?
Wait a sec, there's...
Don't worry, Buddy realized it too.
Fool me once.
Quite the cold night to be playing roulette, eh?
Yeah, very subtle, Infinite. So I assume that distress signal was just to draw us in?
Well, no. But after I saw you and your little tag-along enter the jungle, I decided to have a bit of fun.
But then, those soldiers who called us.
What soldiers?
Whoa! Huh. Playing doubles now, are we?
Not quite.
No way. Metal Sonic?
Neo Metal Sonic.
That explains a lot. You two figured it'd be fun to do a little tag team of your own?
Brash as ever, but you're too late. The ruby showed me power. More power than you could ever hope to achieve. It cut me free from my master's strings. And now my plan has been set in motion. Though it seems even you cannot help sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, my organic duplicate.
Quite the mouthful. I mean, hey, I'm just happy to see some of my bad guys actually making friends. So what's next on the evil agenda?
Nothing too exciting. Just the extinction of the Resistance.
Well, can't always get what you want. Stand back, kid. I've been itching for a good fight.
Are you ready to surrender? My sensors detect low vitals. Your odds of success are 1.4%. It would be unwise to continue.
Nah, your math must be off. I was just getting started.
Do you truly believe you can defeat us both? Your determination is unquestionable.
Well, yeah, I kicked your butts before. Give me a minute and I'll do it again.
With such confidence, perhaps you could carry on alone.
Buddy!
Nice, yeah, good going. Let him just run off back to his little hideout. How exactly does this factor into your master plan? We could have ended this right here and now.
In due time, my friend. First we shall break his spirit. Let the coward run for now. He knows nothing of our true intentions. Soon, all of reality will bend to our will. And I will be the one true Sonic.
Whatever. Just try not to test my patience any further.
That's 2 times, count them. 2 times they're using null space in a significant way. Oh, no, it's not null space, it was a teleport. Teleport me to the death egg. How dare he? Should have sent me to null space.
Activated.
Sonic, you're back!
Hey, what'd I miss?
What happened? You're looking a bit worse for wear. Where's the kid?
Ugh, the entire thing was a trap. They got the jump on us. I only just made it out, but those 2 lunatics sent the kid to null space. He's stuck in there without me.
Wait, what do you mean by 2 lunatics?
Hey, wait, what do you mean by sending him to null space? He's just up in death egg.
Oh yeah, remember Neo Metal Sonic? Well, get this. He's back, and he's in cahoots with Infinite.
What? Neo Metal Sonic?
Oh man, that guy's bad news.
I don't think I was there for that one. What is he, like a neon metal Sonic?
Silver, why are you still here? Go home, doesn't the future need you?
Not quite. More so, Eggman decided to give Metal Sonic an upgrade one day, which royally backfired. Without Eggman's leash, Metal Sonic is crazy dangerous.
You're sure he's not just another one of Infinite's illusions?
Positive. We're in trouble if those 2 are both using Phantom Rubies. No sign of the Chaos Emeralds either. Not exactly evening the odds.
No kidding. So what's our next move?
Hold on a second. Our satellites just intercepted a distress beacon. It's coming from the kid's transponder.
Really? Where is he?
I've pinpointed the location. It looks like it's being broadcasted from the wreckage of the Death Egg.
He's fine. The kid's just up in space.
Wait, the Death Egg? How do you wind up there?
No idea, but I think this may have just clued us in on where Infinite and Neo have set up shop.
Do you think they're using it as a power source for the Ruby again?
Well, this scan seems to confirm it. The core must be back online, acting as a power source for the Ruby. Wow, the readings for it are off the charts. No wonder reality's a total mess right now.
Okay, easy. The idiots rebuilt their power source in the same exact place as last time. Seems simple enough. Let's just break in again and smash it.
Doesn't look like it'll be that easy. The Death Egg seems to still fortify the core, and they've upped the ante a little in terms of defenses. We'll need to move our entire fleet's assault to focus on this if we want any chance at breaking in. Could be very messy.
Look, we've still got a homing signal on the kid's location. The fleet could be a distraction while I slip in, find the kid, and then get to the core.
Sounds like a fairly solid plan. We'll prep what remaining ships we have for an all-out assault.
So, is this the fabled Operation Big Wave 2.0?
Yes, actually, I thought of it in 2 minutes this time. Wait, shut up.
Seem to take offense to him thinking of that so fast. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, it's kind of a hodgepodge of either custom things or like a bare bones avatar. Shouldn't really matter too much what I pick. I already used the cat earlier. You know what, we'll go Miku, why not? Everyone likes Miku. I mean, I couldn't use this rental avatar, but it doesn't hurt to have one. Alright, so let's go. Into the Death Egg.
Making final maneuvers. Not too long now before they deploy countermeasures.
How we looking, Tails?
Ran into a small issue. We can't just destroy the core like last time. These beefed up defenses mean I'll have to hack into it and shut it down from within. Here, Sonic, take this. If you find any sort of console or computer hooked up to the core, plug it in and leave the rest to me.
You're a miracle worker, pal. Though, what's the plan if Neo and Infinite catch wind of what we're up to?
Well, once Tails hacks in, maybe you could try to get their attention and lure the two away to someplace else. It may buy Tails some extra time.
Man, you guys are so good at on-the-spot decision-making in life or death situations. Loving it. Assuming things don't go south, chili dog's on me later.
Good call putting the core in the exact same place Eggman stuck it last time. Now they're on their way to blow this place to Kingdom Come!
It is evident that you merely lack the comprehension to understand where exactly your power comes from. We require an immense amount of energy to maintain the Ruby's power, especially for two. Fortunately for us, we already have everything we need right here. That being said, this is indeed an unforeseen turn of events. I did not expect them to find out this quickly.
Yeah, well, looks like your plan had a few tiny holes.
The core is still charging. We've yet to reach our full strength. But do not fret. For every second we grow stronger. It won't be long before the core is fully charged. And once it is, that insubordinate hedgehog will kneel before me. In the meantime, we will take the necessary precautions to protect the core. Deploy the battalion. We will crush their pitiful little band.
Terrific. Well, I suppose we can just chalk this one up to Eggman's brilliant programming.
Quick, while they're not looking, let's sneak through the vents and destroy the core. Why not? They won't mind. Got a wrench in both Infinite and Neo Metal's plan. Oops. Shouldn't have sent me to null space. Kinda missed.
All right, you're okay. For a sec, you were down for the count. Now listen up, this is super important. You see that giant energy reading the radar's picking up? Head straight towards it. We'll meet up there. It's the Phantom Ruby core. We're here to destroy it.
This area is very orange. Almost feels like a PlayStation 1 title. All this orange fog, I'm just saying. Oh, you gotta make me choose? Oh, I guess it didn't matter. I thought that was gonna be another burst wisp. I think it might have been one for the cube. That or asteroid. Which I don't have, so it doesn't matter. How? How did I thread the needle? Didn't even think it was possible.
Wait!
Run that by me again, buddy? You're saying they're not even at max power yet.
If we don't shut down that group soon, those two are gonna be powerful enough to totally rewrite reality. We'll all be done for.
Perceptive as usual, Commander.
Oh, that's one of those epic robots. Oh, okay. Hi and bye. Kind of a short-lived enemy. I feel like I could take those zipline paths. I just don't think it would make sense now. They're probably deactivated because I think I'm past them.
Okay, I'm in. Headed towards the source now. Most of this place is still a wreck. Shouldn't be too hard to slip through to the center.
Okay, this section kind of comes up a little too fast.
Okay, I'm in.
Got the
Headed
burst
towards
whip, so I'm
source
gonna
now.
die, so maybe this
Most
time we
of
can
this
actually
place is
use
still a
it.
wreck. Shouldn't be too hard to slip through
I
to
know
the
there's a
center.
burst whips in here. Yeah, see right there, you can't run forward because then you would hit a beam of electricity and get hurt. They have to jump. That jump's just kind of tricky to make to get the burst wisp and then to use the thing too. It's also a tricky step.
All right, I'm almost there. Catch you on the flip side.
Oh, come on! Stop threading the needle on these collectibles. I guess I'm going this path. Didn't think that was a fork in the road. Love getting hit and then still collecting the rings I sucked up. That should kind of made that not really a problem. Oh, hi, Big. Oh my god, he just got wrecked. Big. No. That's in chat for Big. He's under a mountain of debris, up in space. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to bring him home anytime soon. I'll have to make a separate mission after all this is said and done. A rescue mission to get Big home.
Hey, there you are. Question though, seriously, how'd you even get up here? Whoa. Well, they certainly got the mood down, Pat. The ominous lighting, monochromatic color scheme, nice and creepy. All right, Tails, work your magic.
These firewalls are pretty complex. It's doable, but I'll need some time to hack it.
Don't worry, pal. We'll buy you as much time as we can. Any idea where Neo or Infinite are?
They were spotted pretty close to the front lines. Seems like they want to handle this personally.
Easy. We'll swing by there, try and create as much noise as possible, then lead Pointy and Edgy someplace away from the core. Where that someplace is, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
All right, sounds good. You got this, Sonic.
A walk in the park. I got this. Everything okay, kid?
And where's my thank you?
Back, kid. I've been itching for a good fight.
You don't trust me.
All right then, let's rock!
Well, that was kind of a weird emotion scene there for a second. Just kind of feeling a little disrespected, I guess. Alright, Meteor Rush. Another Avatar Sonic stage. So let's get another rental, I guess. Oh, of course. First thing I pull up is Clown Monkey Ball. Alright, moving on. Why is it the most unique one? Fine. I'm picking it. This is a dog, even though it does not even look close. Trust me, that's a dog. How Metal turn in Neo Metal? That's what the episode Metal is for. It's the Phantom Ruby's power.
Hopefully that'll grab their attention.
I don't know if episode Metal was a thing in the original release of this, so it was a little more confusing then. Now it's more spelled out.
Already pretty chaotic out here. We'll have to work fast, or the resistance is toast.
Oh, didn't realize that was a wisp. Okay. I'm not gonna get, yeah, I was gonna say, that misses the red ring. It's ironic. Going the top path was actually a bad decision for a collectible for once. Okay, didn't think that was a top path. That's convenient. There we go. Nope, I want that. That's sweet. A lot more uses of different types of wisps here, I'm noticing. But that's good.
This meteor shower, buddy. Sheesh, probably not the greatest place to be building your giant space stations.
Yeah, we're going right. Hopefully this leads to something good. Oh, this is where I would use my burst wisp if I had one. So much of a spectacle in this stage. There's so much going on.
I'm picking up 2 energy readings closing in on your position.
Looks like that did the trick. We'll lead him to the shuttle bay. That's a fair ways away from the core. Okay, if my memory serves me correctly, which it usually does, the shuttle bay should be this way. Those two shouldn't be too far behind now, so let's keep moving.
Oh, I saw that. Oh, you move so fast, you can easily miss a red ring. To be fair, I gotta replay every stage for a red ring so far, so it's no exception here. Not trying to go for all the collectibles, just trying to see what I can get along the way. Wow, that was the most redundant red ring to jump into. It didn't do anything for me. Can't boost in this. Interesting.
Stand by, buddy.
Oh, we don't actually interact with these ships this time. Well, that's much better than how we did in Forces, where that's just a QTE. Quick time event, more just event.
Whew. Okay, we're all clear.
Oh, we never
kids.
used our
Let's blow
II
this
friend.
thing and go home.
You know what? Is it possible anymore? No, that avatar is locked. All right, just they were here in spirit. That was a really good stage. I think that might have been my favorite one yet. And it's our first S. That's fitting. Got a pirate leg. Eat. Little crab backpack. I'm not gonna wear any of these things, but it's nice to have more equipment for the avatar. Oh, here we go. This is it. From what I understand, there's only one boss fight in Sonic Forces Overclocked. So this is the final stage versus Infinite and Metal Sonic. Might as well have a friend come with us to just clean out shop. Okay. It's that or military guy, and I think I would definitely have questions if I didn't pick this one. Like, you know, why didn't you pick memes? Here, we'll pick the meme.
Okay, game plan. Ain't no way we're beating those two in a fair fight. Last time was sorta proof of that. All we need to do is stall them long enough for Tails to shut down the Ruby's core, and at that point, those two are no more harmless than a motobug. Sounds easy enough on paper, but... Whoa! Hey, all good, bud? What's up? You seem a bit... Oh... Is this about what happened before?
Yeah, you still don't trust me.
Okay, buddy. We don't have much time, so I'll try to make this quick. I think a bit of an apology is in order, because admittedly, I've been screwing up big time lately. I get that. I just... I get so in the moment, fired up, that I jump straight in without even thinking about it. It's my style, you know? Gotta stay on the move. Okay. Look, what I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry. I went in over my head and nearly screwed everything up. But trust me, I won't make the same mistake twice. I can't forget who helped me get this far in the first place, can I? This time's gonna be different. I promise. I'm not gonna solo it this time. I'll even let you take the lead on this one. 'Cause hey, after all, you're not a rookie anymore.
Yeah, I'm Buddy.
You? Impossible. How did you get out of null space alone?
I don't know, but those cheap parlor trick portals are pretty useless, aren't they? Man, oh so terrified of these stupid gemstones. I'm sick of these dumb illusions. All that power's amounted to be a pretty big pain in my...
Enough! It's time to end this.
Be ready for anything, partner. Looks like things are about to get a little weird.
You know, I do agree with them to an extent. How did we get out of null space on our own? Yeah, that's a good point. The Avatar character just doesn't go to null space, and we don't know why.
I'll give you a chance to turn tail now and run for it. Though you likely won't make it very far.
Blah, blah, blah. It's just all talk with you, isn't it? Hope you're ready for round 2.
I love saying that, I'm immediately tripping. Fitting. So I'm not seeing a health bar here, because this is more playing out as a traditional stage. So this boss fight must be more done in sequences.
Such efforts are useless. There is a 98.6% chance of your defeat.
Oh no! I think we'll take those odds.
Yeah, there's no homing attack reticle when I get close to this guy, so this is a sequence-based thing. Oh, okay, I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. Felt like I was going to. Oh, alternate paths even in this kind of stage. See, if it being kind of a fight stage, I'm more surprised to see alternate paths here.
Could prove to be so much of a nuisance, my loathsome copy.
Still hung up on that, huh?
System damage detected.
Back out, you fucking bolts, and I'll take it from here.
What's the matter? Someone a little too weak.
Oh, I'm gonna get it now.
No, he said the weak thing. He hit my button.
Will do, pal.
So many infinites. I don't want to boost here because I feel like that'd be a bad idea. So far, not really seeing a use for the Avatar outside of the swinging mechanic. I didn't get one of the wisps I can use so far. I got one now, so we'll see what that changes.
You come up with any bright ideas.
Look at you two.
Nope, I should have used the wisp. As soon as I get it, too.
How we doing, Tails?
Just a little longer. Almost have a crack.
Try picking it up a bit. All the reality warping's getting a little nauseating.
Yeah, it can be. It's actually not as bad as I would think, honestly, with the purple lights changing around. Honestly, the Infinite boss fights were more distracting. Mainly the first one with Sonic versus Infinite. All the red in that fight, and then fight 2 as well, they were a little much in the eyes in Sonic Forces. Thankfully, there's no seizure warning needed for this game. Oh, well, I think, yep, I'm missing Paul. No rings for me.
Hurry, Tails!
Just a little bit to go and got it.
What? No! How did you?
Ha! Not too high and mighty now without your disco ball of energy, aren't you?
You idiot! How could you let them?
Silence! I will no longer tolerate such insolence. We must combine our powers to finish this.
Like you guys are a match for this. Double
That's right, double boost stronger than double phantom boost. And that's it. That's the end of Sonic Forces Overclocked. That's the final stage. Yeah, a little bit of a short one, but hey, it's a fan-made project, so not too surprised there. Fan-made projects usually only last a handful of hours, but I think the quality here makes up for that whole quantity factor. Ooh, a little wisp. Guessing that must be like an arm sleeve piece.
That's how it's done. Put it there, bud.
Sonic!
Hey, looks like the gang's all here. Great timing.
Did you two win?
We'd probably be sleeping with the fishes otherwise. Anyway, what's the deal here? Wasn't there like a war going on outside a moment ago?
All of the robot army spontaneously shut down not too long ago. Readings are showing all traces of the ruby dissipating. Reality's starting to return to normal.
Well, I guess that wraps it up for the Phantom Ruby then.
Yeah, let's hope. I'm done with all these illusions. Mess with your head something fierce.
Second that. I mean, hey, in the end, things fell pretty well into place, huh?
Yeah, and you have me to thank for that, by the way.
Eggman, how did you...
When they sent me to null space, Dumb and Dumber managed to forget that I literally created null space, and was left with the tools to manipulate it from within.
Just not enough to get yourself out.
Go figure. But enough that I managed to redirect your little friend up here, which enabled you to find the core. Bada bing, bada boom.
Well, thanks for the assist, Eggman. Though, you do realize you're still going away for a long time, right? You're sort of responsible for a decent majority of this.
What, did you think I was actually stupid enough to tell you this in person? I'm already away, hatching a new scheme to put you and your little resistance to rest.
Classic. Well, catch you later, Egghead.
Likewise, rodent.
Right. Well, a little anticlimactic, but at the end of the day, a win's a win. So what do you say, guys? Should we get going? I take it cleanup's gonna be set back a tad bit.
Yep, and I'm not letting you run off this time. We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
I'm glad they explained how the Avatar character did get the defect, because that, yeah, if they didn't answer that question, that would have been kind of a big one to end the game on. How? Oh, it was Eggman. Well, it's convenient he got sucked into null space with his egg flying machine, am I right? Because if he didn't have a computer to mess with inside of null space, I don't think any of this would have worked out. The secret behind the scenes help. Not bad. It's a pretty solid plot, I'll give him that. Like, for the writing for this just being a fan project, everything was coherent. The explanation of Metal Sonic being a thing in the plot, becoming Neo Metal Sonic, how characters are being threatened by the duo in general, and also Infinite coming back as a villain. The characters interacting with their environments, what's happening, the threat of it all, especially the threat of Infinite. This guy was an actual menace this time. Like, in base Sonic Forces, his menacing traits just became him becoming more of a whiny teenager, essentially, of, I'm not weak! Like, that's just it. That's the character, and you get tired of hearing it. But in this, he's threatening, and he has some menacing lines. And all the voice acting in this is really good. I will say the only voice acting I wasn't really the biggest fan of was the Neo Metal Sonic performances. And it's not a knock at the guy doing it. In fact, no, the voice is great, because he played good for both Sonic and Neo Metal Sonic. I think it's just the modulation filter they used on Neo's voice. It's a little too harsh. At some points, Neo's lines were starting to hurt my head. So rip your subwoofers if you're watching this on a system with some bass, because his voice is very boomy because of the modulation. I think if he just tweaked it a little bit in post, just make the filter not as aggressively bassy, the voice would sound so much better. Because other than that, all the voice acting I thought was top notch, especially given it's a fan project. Everyone's recordings were high quality, everyone did a good job voicing their parts, and they had the emotion. This was a solid little playthrough. I like this game, it's very fun. And I have a reason to go back and replay it, because all the stages have red rings, the numbered rings, and the silver moon rings, the three main collectibles in the stages from Sonic Forces. Now, will I be doing all that? Not on stream, no. I'll be doing that in my own time. You don't get anything really for it.
Just great. Real peachy. Stuck, powerless, in an endless void of nothingness. With you.
My plan was immaculate. It was your impetuous urge to fight that turned everything to chaos.
Well, your plan was no better than whatever that fat mustached fool ever came up with.
I am nothing like my creator.
Doing just a fine job proving me otherwise.
I will prove my worth when I escape from this wretched prison, and all living things will kneel before their master.
Would you shut up? I can't stand listening to you yap on and on any longer. It's driving me nuts!
Oh, he's being transformed back in the Metal Sonic. No more Neo.
That's better.
And he just makes beeps and bloops. I love to hear that voice. This was really good. I'm pretty excited to see what else they're going to do in this project, because as we can see, there's more! Version 2.0. We don't know when soon is. Probably sometime next year, if I had to bet, but they're hard at work on the project. This version was the 1.5 hotfix version, so it's close to the end of it, because from what I understand, that version 2.0 is supposed to be the final release. I don't know if it's going to be adding any more stages or not. I think they might. But this was a game that took a long time, many, many years to actually create, so I give them credit for still working on the project many years later. I heard some of it had to be scaled down in scope because of how long it was taking. The fact this was over 5 years in the making and we got this much game is impressive. Different piece here in the theater. I missed the piano fist bump. That was a good piece of music from OG Forces. So I think what I'm gonna do here real quick, I'm gonna run a 30-second ad on Twitch because I don't want the stream to be taking too long in this. I'm going to swap out some stuff here in Overclock because we have character skins here. And we have many different character skins we can play with. So for people who are able to see it. Come on, zoom in. There you go. Oh god, it's jumping everywhere. There we go. Sonic. Oh god, just the magnifier tool really does not want to play well. Stop it! I just want to get in my window. This is not singing for me. Sonic character skin. If I go over those drop box before my monitor wants to go flip flop again, we have a oh god, please stop! I gotta set up a better way of doing this. We have a whole bunch of different skins to play with. Sonic Unleashed skins, the Sonic Rider skin, Sonic Adventure 2 stuff, Sonic 06, and Zombot, which is the one that was just added. So I'm going to try using the Zombot one to start. And now I'm going to turn this off because I want to mess with something here first before I go any further. I'm going to inject a save file into Sonic Forces Overclocked here, just to play through the levels with all the collectibles already collected. That way we don't have to do any of that for tonight's sake, because I just want to run through these levels again really quick, or at least some of them. I'm not going to play every single level again, but I want to be able to mess with some stuff. So I'm going to copy that save data folder, copy this save that I have into it. With that, we should have a save file that has everything unlocked. Unfortunately, this mod is not compatible with the quick load mod if you use that for Sonic Forces. It is a weird mod when it comes to interacting with saves, so that's why it's incompatible with Sonic Forces Overclocked. It just would not boot in my experience. Alright, so I can already see something different there with the title being in gold now. That's interesting. Alright, here we go. So I injected in a save, so now we get to see. Yeah, these are just pulling main stages from Sonic Forces. I got this one's just a question mark. Oh, that's why. Because it's pulling one of the boss fights. Which is why it's very confused. This is from OG Sonic Forces. You're never supposed to be able to get here. Which is very weird. There's no music! And no sound effect! Oh, okay, you can really tell you're not supposed to be in the base Sonic Forces stuff. In this mod, it's a little busted. That's what happens when you inject in a fully completed save file into a game that's not supposed to support that. Ah, geez, excuse me. So, looks like these stages are also not altered in any way. If they have a name, it's because of a stage that's in the mod itself. If it doesn't have a name, like this one, for example, this is not a stage that works in the game at all. We'll have that weird moment. So there's no unlockable stages, as you can see here. You get all the red rings, the number rings and such. None of these would really correspond to anything. In fact, this almost feels like a test stage. Yeah, what is this? This feels like a test stage more than anything else. It's very jerky. I'm running off into the abyss. I'm 3D right now, which I'm not supposed to be. This is a 2D level. Yeah, this is very broken. So we're not supposed to be able to play anything besides the base 9 stages. And yeah, it is also very choppy too. That's not just how it looks on stream. That's how it looked for me too. It was bad. So how about we play a level that's not gonna be choppy? Let's see how this Zombot works. I don't know if it actually has proper voice. I just realized that because this radio, I think, is off. Yeah, radio's off. I'm gonna turn it on. I'll keep the hints off now because that doesn't really matter. Oh, it groaned. It actually has lines. I want a good look at the guy. So he looks very down on himself, to say the least. Looks very depressed. Almost sounds like Metal Sonic in some areas because of the modulation on the character's voice. Not as strong as Neo Metal Sonic, thankfully, because again, I think the voice works. It's just a little too over-modulated. Oh geez, look at his running animation. He is just running with all of his hands out like an actual zombie. Yeah, you see what they did there, Zombot. And every line is just a groan. Oh, he has a roar. He says more than just... He roars too. is one of the numbers. So it's playing the sound clips when you press A multiple times in Sonic Colors. That's different. Doing the good, great, awesome, outstanding, amazing bit. Although I don't know what the rest of them are. I feel like I probably just walked past the rest. Also, I want to know who composed this specific song. Because to me, this sounds like the same composer from the Spark the Electric Jester games. It has a very similar Spark vibe when it comes to the instrumentation. Oh, I saw that. Hang on, where's the ring? Here. I don't know what the others are. The problem with these ones specifically is the timer mechanic. Oh, I got them all. Nice. Seriously, the roars and groans from this Sonic is just hilarious. And the running animation is so dumb. But it fits because he's supposed to be a zombie. Except he's not. He's also a robot. So this would... You know, I'm just thinking about it now. There was a plot point in Sonic Lost World that essentially went nowhere. Like, it feels like a lot of Sonic games do with their plot. The main villains in Sonic Lost World wanted to capture Sonic at one point and turn him into a badnik. This could have been, I guess, what would have happened if he got roboticized. Kind of terrifying, the note. Oh great, we're gonna get a bunch of missions. Oh great, this is supposed to be 100% file and it's still pulling rewards. Guess it doesn't count for this specific mod on that front. Missions are, I guess, in a different file. I want to do another stage that has some voices. I want to go in this one. City Siege, there was a lot of radio talk. Yeah, Shokin robotic voice box, yeah.
Sonic, we've managed to get the lower levels of the city.
Oh, you're not gonna question that the Sonic, huh? Yeah, that's the Sonic I know.
Outside the Resistance's doorstep.
It's just not even questioning him. I saw that was the number rings. I'm going back for him. No, that's a 2. Almost hit it. Yeah, they're really quiet sound effects when you collect those rings. The voice clip's insane for the little sound cue for it. Plot point Archie comic, Eggman creates Metal Virus. Maybe that could be what the Zombot skin is based off of then. Because I didn't know about that plot point in Archie. Probably something I should give a read at some point. I hear a lot of cool stories coming out of the Archie stuff. There's also a lot of characters that aren't even in the mainline games that are featured in Archie very prominently, from what I understand. I almost want to do a whole playthrough of the game with just the Zombot skin because I'm just hearing the lines of him just groaning and screaming like this. It's pretty hilarious. Kind of adds like a whole other level of charm. So I think I know. I'm gonna play one more stage with this skin. And I know which one I'm doing. I'm probably not going to play with the other skins. I was thinking of maybe swapping to one of them, but they're going to probably be the same as just playing normal Sonic, just you'll have a different coat of paint. But this one, because of the voice, is the whole reason why I want to keep on going. I might try one of the skins, just to see there are any other voices. I'll let you guys pick it. I don't see any of the silver rings yet. And we're at the end of the stage, so I just bypassed them all together. Oh, no, here we go. I just ran past one. Yeah, so there was one that I ran straight past. I got 4 out of 5. Not bad.
And down it goes. Great work, Sonic. I owe you one now.
Sonic, you sure you're okay? You don't sound like yourself. Sounds like you got something trapped in your throat. You know, lozenge? Also, when he does these victory poses, it almost looks like the werehog in some areas too. It's mainly the claws on his hands. Alright, we're gonna do one more stage with this skin. Oh, what? Okay, so apparently, this save didn't work correctly for the cutscenes. At least, mid-stage ones like this on the hub. So they hear the Zombots speak normally is weird.
Don't sweat it, guys. Me and the kid can handle this. Let's get going, partner.
This is literally just a reskinned Sonic now, because of that. I do wonder, does the Zombot skin get replaced with the Super? Yeah, nice roar. I'm kind of afraid of changing it over, but I think I'll try. No, still Zombot. Perfect. This will be a chance to play with the Super form, too. Man, what's Buddy thinking about this? It's like, oh god. What I got myself into. This isn't the Sonic I knew. What happened those few days we were away? Oh, it's a different song for the Super theme. It's still Fist Bump, it's just a more rock-focused version of it. Oh, I love how we still get the roars and groans, even though I'm not... Oh my god, he's so loud. Even though we're not technically Zombot anymore, we're still getting his voice clips. No. You know, I'm trying to hear more of the song, because it has lyrics. The Invincibility theme doesn't have lyrics in Sonic Forces, so that's a nice touch. You know, we get to hear one of these roars and groans, so I think it's worth it. Oh, missed one. I think I got 4 of the 5? Or 3 of the 5. I did not keep track. Let me see if I can take a different path this time than we did before. I think it was a top half I could take near here. I guess not. Needed the lightning power. Why are you so angry, Sonic? Oh god, oh, no. I want to hear more of the song. It's actually a pretty good cover of Fist Bump. Kind of going more in the line of like the theming of how this game's OST has been so far. It's been more rock focused. Rock / heavy metal. Because honestly, the soundtrack in this game as a whole is just, it's actually really solid. Taking some of the best music from the base Sonic Forces and just giving us more. Oh, I got them all. Nice. He's so stupid to make himself immune. Oops. It almost sounds like a plot point from one of the Mega Man storylines. Oh my gosh, I gotta take a different route, because this one sucks. I just want to hear more of the song, that's why I keep on restarting. If I don't do that, we're not gonna hear it. Oh, I missed one. Okay, so I didn't get them all last time. Oh, we're taking this path this time around. He's just so angry all the time. I just realized now, because I can hear more of the song, the lyrics are not one-to-one fist bump. There are some alterations. Because I'm hearing newer lyrics in this. I'll need to hear more of this on my own, without like the game sound effects in the background. Now they have the entire OST for this game already up. I've seen that the OST is on Sonic Forces Overclocked's official YouTube channel, and it's also on SoundCloud. So you can easily just go to whatever platform you choose and listen to the entire OST there. Man, I did not know there was this much level over here. We never saw this. This is a whole different section. Holy crap. Why couldn't Forces be like this?
Thank you.
We saw an entirely different section of the level by taking that different path. A section that you did not need to go through at all, but if you do, it's a... Oh my god, he's so angry. It's a whole new level. Oh, crap. Of course, we're even getting some more good stuff. I had the drill, I couldn't use it though, because it was in the air. I don't know if I want to use it anymore here. Like, honestly, the level design in this is peak. Like this, again, this is what Sonic Forces level design should have been like. Because the base game's level design is non-existent. It's mainly a lot of straight lines, but this has so many branching paths. It really shows what could have been if we had more development in Sonic Forces, instead of it just kind of coming out in the state it did. Because there's a lot of good ideas on the Sonic Forces hood, as we can see. When you flesh them out, there's a good game buried under here. It's just, unfortunately, the game doesn't do a great job using those unique ideas, like with the Avatar, modern, classic. It just kind of does the same old thing. Gosh, man, he's so angry all the time with the skin on. It's hilarious. Alright, so I'm gonna swap it now. I'm gonna do one more stage to see if things are different with a different skin. I feel like they're probably not going to be, but it's worth trying. So, we have a choice, chat. You tell me which one you would like to see. We have 4 different skins to pick from here. So, would you like to see Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Riders, Sonic Adventure 2, or Sonic 06 Sonic for this? Because Zomba has to go, unfortunately. Mind you, 2 of these Sonic Riders and Sonic 06, they only have 1 skin apiece. Sonic Unleashed has like 4. Sonic Adventure 2 has 2. So that way, people want to see those options. Again, let me pull up the display capture. This is what you got. Oh my god. It's really not playing nice tonight. What? Stop. Why is my zoom so bad? You know what? We ain't doing that. It's legit making me sick. You just get a bigger window. Let me shrink this a bit. There you go. That's all you need. Sonic Unleashed? Alright, yeah, that makes sense for a game like this. So we have 4 different skins here. Chip Bracelet, Chipper Air Boost, Stomp, and Lightspeed. Just for people to see, I'm going to run through all of them here really quick. Does it not tell me? Okay, I'll have to hover over it. So it just adds those specific pieces to the outfit. So the description's not that much different from the title, to be fair. So let me see here, which one of these. I'm going to go with Lightspeed shoes. We'll go with the last option, because we know what those should look like. Alright, so we'll do one stage here with this character. I just want to see if any of the lines are changed, which I doubt. I think Zombot's the special one, because Zombot, that was made more as like a Halloween thing, because it came out in October. So it makes sense for that guy to have different lines for him being a glorified zombie. Ooh, the logo's back to normal. So yeah, that's how you can tell Zombot had something different going on. I guess I'll go in Meteor Rush here. I'm not going to use the super form because then it replaces my costume. There's no point.
Nice. Looks like we tripped the security system.
Yeah, the lines are the
Hopefully
same,
that'll grab
which I
their
figured.
attention.
Wow, what the heck's with the gold? I don't remember his Lightspeed shoes being golden. Well, there's a chip bracelet. I see that much, but... What? I haven't played Sonic Unleashed in a while, so forgive me if I'm wrong, but what part in Sonic Unleashed did he have gold shoes and gold hands? This is looking more like just Sonic Colors Ultimate, actually, but with the Sonic Unleashed model instead. Kind of different. Yeah, that's the Unleashed running, so it is the Unleashed model.
Already pretty chaotic out here. We'll have to work fast, or the resistance is toast.
I like how they give you an option to use different skins. Like, this is cool. I just don't remember the part on Unleashed where he had gold stuff on. That's eluding me. The voice is still the same, though. They didn't change it to the Jason Griffith voice, so we don't have woo every time you boost, for example. So it's just Zombot's gonna have different lines and different voice clips. Kind of a shame. Oh, I'm taking the alternate path this time. Like, it's pretty easy to do a mod replace of the voice just for the character's overall movement. Oh god. It's pretty easy to do a mod replace of the character's standard grunt lines, just not the voice script. That takes a lot more work. Which is why I give this mod credit for changing a lot of the lines with the story. That almost sounds like he's doing the woo that Jason Griffith does. It's just not the same. What is this?
Nice. Stay clear of this meteor shower, buddy.
Oh, that was a teleport? Oh, that's cool. See,
See,
I really like how they use the Wispins in this mod. Again, Sonic Forces has a lot of really cool ideas that just don't feel fleshed out. The Wispins especially, because there's barely any differences in paths you can take in levels if you use a different Wispin. It's mainly with lightning burst, and to a degree, hover. Every other Wispin type doesn't really feel like it gives you alternate paths. You can go the same way with those Wisps if you just didn't use one. So, here, we actually do see a difference in a path if we have a different Wisp. And that's cool. The Wisps feel like they're a lot better used here in this mod.
Sonic, I'm picking up 2 energy readings closing in on your position.
Looks like that did the trick. We'll lead him to the shuttle bay. That's a fair ways away from the core.
Okay. Well, you know it's still a Sonic game when... I'm going the wrong way.
Okay, if my memory serves me correctly, which it usually does, the shuttle bay should be this way. Those two shouldn't be too far behind now. So let's
Alright, I'm going this path this time, because we took the right last time, we'll take left. Oh, look, got an alternate path down there. There's so many different alternate paths. Like, I feel like I'm just not playing the same game anymore. I mean, I know I'm not, technically. But it just doesn't feel like this is the Sonic Forces engine underneath it all. Yeah, seriously, the golden hands and feet really stand out. I don't remember that part in Unleashed. He doesn't wear golden gear. It's kind of weird.
Stand by, buddy. These trenches won't keep us covered for long.
I kind of actually want to pick the Sonic Adventure 2 skin, because that's the only other one that has multiple variants. I want to pick a variant to see if it does something similar, because this feels off. To be fair, they did add newer skins recently via the hotfix, so this could be one of those. I have to read those skins again. Because you were supposed to literally just drag and drop it, and it replaced files. I hope it didn't replace the wrong files. That would be kind of bad. Alright, I'm going to close the game, and I'm going to load up another skin here really quick. And then we'll be done with this for tonight. So I'm going to do Soap Shoes with the Flame Ring and Bounce Bracelet, as that should just be pretty self-explanatory. So that's what we'll do. Really? Which? Really? I'm just gonna show this really quick. An ad just ran, and it wants to start another one. How about no? I'm sorry, but I'm not doing that to you guys. That's stupid. Oh man, this auto ad manager is so borked in this. I swear. But you really gotta make a better auto ad manager. I'm just saying, it works for me. Alright, let's see. Let's do another simple stage that we can actually see this stuff. Fortunately, we don't have that many Sonic stages, so this is the only one I didn't do. So let's go into the Jungle Inferno.
Is anyone there? I need
Okay, that looks more normal. That's the standard. Okay, well, this is an auto section. I can't stop moving. This is the standard Soap Shoes with the Bounce Bracelet and the Flame Ring. Excuse me. This is exactly what you would expect. Still auto. I can't stop. I picked a bad stage to look at this model up close because it's a lot of running. Okay, here we go. This is a checkpoint, so they're gonna let me stop here.
Whoa! The whole forest's on fire.
Yeah, this is normal. I don't know what was going on with the Sonic skin, why they changed it out for all gold. I hope that wasn't a file issue. Because again, I did update the different skins with newer ones, and if that's something I did with the skins, that's weird. Oh, I like that kick. That kick almost looked like the kick pose you would see in like, Sonic Adventure 1 or 2.
Man, these vines are a real thorn in my side. Oh, yeah, I'm washed up. Need to work on my
Alright, we're taking a different path. It does kind of circle back around, so it doesn't matter which way you go. The rings are the slightly faster one. I will say, I do like what they do with the wisp powers in this, but the wisp spins don't feel like they're that useful in these stages. They're really just good for the avatar stages. And that's kind of... Oh, wait a minute. Ow, I missed my chance. I was going to drill up this wall on the side, but now I can't. The wisp spin powers, they feel like they're the better thing in this stage, but not the actual weapon. If that makes sense. It's hard to think and run at the same time.
How you guys holding up over there? Guess not very well. Better kick things up a notch.
Wow, okay, that's kind of precise. I missed the jump, just barely. I guess I'll take the top half again. I was gonna try the bottom half, but this one looks a little bit better. At least for safety. Better movement tech, natural weapon. Most of the time, yeah. I mean, that's why I always pick drill in Sonic Forces. Because it's a fantastic movement thing. And it's also good for boss fights, but mostly it's drill or burst I found myself using in Sonic Forces in general because of the other wisps just kind of being there. Lightning depended on the stage. Because there are some times I wanted to use lightning just for light speed trails. But outside of that specific use, I didn't find lightning that great as well. It's good for combat, but also combat's something you try to avoid in Forces.
Whew. Okay, the radar says they're just up ahead. Let's hope we're not too late.
But in these stages, the Avatar ones, you can use the wisp spins more. It felt more practical. Here, it's mainly the Sonic shell, when the Avatar is just kind of here more for his wisp power. So, kind of a downside, I guess. But to be fair, the mixed stages were kind of the same in Sonic Forces. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the Sonic Forces Overclocked mod. I'm gonna snooze the ads again because I'm in the middle of a speech here. This is a very fun mod, and I think it's worth playing if you own Sonic Forces on PC. Because honestly, the base game is really not worth it. It's kind of there, but this is probably worth picking up Sonic Forces for. Like, this is great. It might be a little short, with only 9 stages in total. One of them technically being a boss fight. But still, there's a lot of game here, and every stage has the 3 main collectible types. Oh, sorry, it's 8 stages. I don't know why I keep on saying 9. Well, no, it is technically 9 because episode metal, we can't forget about that. Even though I was. You can't forget about episode metal. That's its own standalone stage. I guess it still says activate if you want to do a new game. That's a nice touch. Oh, but it crashed. I guess... Oh, I know why. It crashed because of that file. I need to put back my original save data now. It did not like that. That's good to know. Okay, well, you know what? If we're here, I'll change the skin. Even though we're not going to see it. Probably. So that tells me I couldn't go into episode meta with 100% save. There's only one stage there, so you have to take my word for it if you didn't see the beginning of the Overclock playthrough. We got that one stage, and 8 stages in the main campaign, making for 9. And just like in main Sonic Forces, you can play all these levels with Metal Sonic if you want. So there's more replay value here just by going back and playing all the stages. So about an hour's worth of gameplay, a little over 2 hours if you do gameplay and story stuff. Longer if you go for all the collectibles. It is kind of a short and simple mod, but I do think it is worth people's time. It's a good one. Because it crashed, you get to see one more skin. I swapped out for the Sonic Riders one. You know, at this point, might as well just show them all. Or at least all the character ones. Here's the Riders one. So there his sunglasses. The shoes from Riders. Cool. That's it. Okay, the last one we didn't look at was Sonic 06. Because I'm not doing the alterations of the characters. Like, here's the Sonic Unleashed with just the Chips bracelet. Like, no, that's kind of pointless. So we'll just look at the 06 one. But other than that, that's going to do it for our time with Sonic Forces Overclocked tonight. Again, this is really worth it. I'm looking forward to what they're going to do with version 2.0. They updated this game recently this year. This version I'm playing was called the Jump Update. And that's because of all these higher paths that we took at a lot of the stages. I don't think they were there originally because they changed how the jumping mechanic in Sonic Forces worked with this latest update, making it honestly a lot better than OG Sonic Forces. So it allows you to take a lot more higher paths. You get a lot more airtime in this game, I've noticed, compared to base Sonic Forces, which is really good.
Huh? That's pretty close by. I could probably take a detour.
Alright, for our final skin, here's the Sonic 06 one, and this is apparently with all the gems. The shoes, though, what are these? These shoes look more like the ones from Sonic Prime than from Sonic 06. Although the bracelets, that seems more accurate for Sonic 06. At least the one on his left arm kind of seems like it. I don't know. This one screams more Sonic Prime to me. Maybe that's what they were going for, because again, I updated the skins, so I might be getting these wrong, because they maybe didn't update the names. I'm seeing more Sonic Prime here. But in the files, it's called the Sonic 06 outfit. So, I'm just saying. But yeah, that's going to conclude our time with Sonic Forces Overclocked. A fun little mod. Short one, but fun. I'm looking forward to the 2.0 update, which should be coming, I would assume, in 2025. We may be revisiting this in the future, at least just to play that new content when it comes out.